Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Giggles, what are you up to? Boone is still full of piss and vinegar, but doing well, I think. Brenda. Jim, good morning, sir. Good morning. Here comes Ed.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Okay, I guess. Can't complain. Besides all the snow we have. Good morning, TJ. Good morning, Brenda. Morning, Jim. And good morning, Mr. Paul.
What do we have for breakfast?
We're having cereal.
Oh, there you go. You're having a TJ morning.
TJ morning.
That's good, right there. Nope, you're down too far. Up a little bit, right there. There you go.
I was cleaning the monitor yesterday and I had the camera way too low.
Yeah, because what happens is you sit back in the chair and you go down. So you've got this much space above your head. That's okay. At least you're here, Ed. TJ's in the out in the crickets.
Yeah. TJ, come in, TJ. Well, we got a good dump of snow last night. Oh,
Oh, did you?
yeah. 15 centimeters.
Oh my.
And it's still coming down.
Admit Justin. Here comes Mr. Justin.
Drove my kid to work. The roads are terrible. Oh man, people forgot how to drive. Some of them went and took their tires, their winter tires out and put summer tires in. Biggest mistake ever.
Lay down. Get up and lay down. Lay
Morning,
down.
Justin.
Jump up and lay down.
What's up, everybody in the chat?
We're doing good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Just got home a little while ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So how long does it take from the time you guys head out to go pick up your first student to the time you get back there? How long is that?
Well, 5 to 8:30, so 3.5 hours.
About 3.5 hours. Okay.
Because we do 3 different runs in that 3 hours too. It's not just
Okay.
one school.
So it's not just one continuous run.
No, it's 3 different schools. Or 2 different schools in the morning, 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Brenda, Jim's here.
Well, our schools here out of town, they're all closed.
Yeah, he got snow overnight, Justin. Did you hear that?
I heard him say something yesterday about getting snow.
You woke up today. How much did you get?
15 centimeters and it's still coming.
It's still snowing.
The fuck is that in inches?
Centimeters, bro.
And we go by inches down here. See, this is why we made it to the moon. All right.
Oh, sh.
Here comes Marky.
Is Siri.
Morning, Paul. Ed.
Hey, how you doing?
Justin.
What's 15 centimeters in feet?
15 centimeters is 6 inches.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's enough to keep your wife happy.
Anything lower, you're in trouble.
There you go. Justin, how did you before, because I made you a co-host, how did you turn on so that not only the waiting room, but it also made a noise?
You go down to where's it at? Participants, and then you go to the 3 little dots at the bottom, and you put play sound when someone joins or leaves. I just clicked it on.
Okay, cool. Cool. Captain Joe, admit Captain Joe. Yeah, that helps me keep track of it because otherwise, you're like you're rubbernecking,
You don't hear it.
right?
Uh-huh.
Mark, how you doing? You didn't get any 6 inches of snow overnight, did you?
No, definitely
Okay.
not.
Joe, good morning.
We went over that yesterday, how to turn that on with the participants. And we went over it the day before, how to turn it on with the participants.
Joe, remember who you're talking to.
You don't listen.
No, it isn't that. I can't remember anything. In fact,
Yeah.
there are days I have to sit here and stare at the computer and figure out how do I turn the son of a bitch on?
You said y'all got 6 inches this morning?
Ed did.
Up in
Yeah, y'all got
Canada.
6 inches? He's froze or what?
Ed, are you still with us?
I think he's froze.
Yeah, he did freeze.
Well, in 6 inches of snow, I'd freeze.
Yeah. We'll find out in a minute.
He did that yesterday too.
So we expect that from now on, you'll be able to hit that thing where it'll hit the bell. Are you back?
Okay, who kicked me out?
Nobody.
You froze up.
Probably. Paul might have hit the wrong button.
Well, there's a
So-
possibility.
It did that yesterday with him. It froze and then he popped back in.
He's on twice now.
It does that when you freeze up. It will. I've had it do that before. When it crashes, it will do that.
So Ed, you said they got 6 inches yesterday?
Yeah, 6 inches. And it's still coming.
And Mark says 6 inches, he'd be cold. All I know is that girl across the street got 8 inches. And she's hot about it.
There it is.
I had to wait for him to get back in to say it.
You know that's not true, eh? They can only feel 3 inches. Anything over 3 inches, they can't feel nothing.
And ask her.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't feel it. They taste it back of their throat. Sorry,
sorry.
ladies in the chat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul. I shouldn't be talking like this on your life.
That's okay.
I'll let Justin say that one. I didn't want to say it.
Okay, Justin, here's the question I have.
Okay, now sex education. All right, let's do this.
Ed's got 2 boxes open. How do I close the empty box?
Click on the three dots on his box and see if it allows you to kick him.
No, it doesn't.
No, I
View
think it's-
profile. Okay,
Yeah,
there
see,
you go. He's
I
gone
tried
now.
I tried to do it too, and it wouldn't
It's
let me do
done.
it. I think it was glitched.
Okay.
You need about 10 inches to close two boxes.
So Joe,
so-
you got any shooting to do today or tomorrow or?
Nothing.
Oh, I
No,
don't
I
even
do have
want.
something. I actually have that package of pictures saying out for delivery.
Okay.
And then the ironic part, then I've got another one says the new package they sent me yesterday, that they made for me yesterday, is gonna be here tomorrow. So I'm gonna have a double order. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the extra track pictures, the team pictures, and I'm gonna give it to the coach and tell him, you distribute these at will to who you want to give them to that do something great or something, you know?
Sure.
Because I'm not just gonna give them out to everybody that didn't buy them. Or I may not give them up, you know? I may just keep them here in case somebody orders another one. Then I'll just have it. But it's crazy. It's taken 12 days for them to get here from Dallas.
All right. Okay. Boone wants to go outside right back.
Give them a key.
Well, if it
Are they on
wasn't so
strike
cold,
out there or what?
I'd cock the door.
Give it the coach
put-
to decorate the changing room.
All you got to do is put that thing up and let them go through. Teach them. Guarantee he'll take about an hour. Because it's different than the one I've got. The one I've got, his is a bigger one. If you could just, all you got to do is walk through it a few times. But we're supposed to have bad weather come in tonight overnight. Cancel the parade tomorrow. Now, this is funny. They're all having the City Park Big Bass Rodeo tomorrow. In the middle of New Orleans, they got a big park, something like Central Park. And they have a bass rodeo there every year. They've got 8-pound bass up in there. And usually somebody hits one with about 4.5 pounds to win it. I've been out there and caught them 3.5 pounds and come in fourth place.
And check the
Which don't-
chat down at the bottom there. And that's
Don't
somebody
mean
asked
anything.
me that. Somebody asked me that the other day.
We've
Oh.
got 9 degrees centigrade with 22-mile-an-hour winds gusting to 41.
Hey, Brenda, TJ, Jim,
But it's sunny.
so somebody else. That was it. I thought it was somebody else.
Do you get it?
There was Jim.
No,
Oh my God. I don't want to say it out loud.
Jim, Brenda, TJ.
someone asked me if you.
So imagine you between the two. An inch in you, an inch in her. Which direction would you go?
That must be Jim said that, huh?
No, no. Somebody, okay.
I don't know, my
Excuse-
dad.
No, okay, so somebody asked me the other day, now this is kind of gross. People in the chat, plug your ears. They asked
I don't
me,
get it. I'm sorry.
they said, if you were an inch in your mom and your dad was an inch in you, which direction would you go? I said, what the fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I do agree.
which one would you go, Joe?
I'm ignoring it.
Dude, that question stunned me so bad when they asked me. I was like, oh my God.
So which one did you pick, Justin?
I couldn't answer it. I was just like, I don't know.
Well, I cracked the door open like that. But it's 41 degrees out, so we'll see. Gonna have to run the furnace a little bit. Electric heaters.
So you can only use that one on your mom and dad. You can't use it like somebody else?
Use what?
I'd rather use it with mom and dad than somebody else.
No, that's the whole point. It's one of those like unanswerable, like you cannot answer that.
Yeah, I was like confused. I was like, what the?
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not answering now.
Farmers Insurance.
Sorry, Paul. It's just Justin has been.
Justin's being
Justin.
Justin. Okay.
Yeah,
Justin
sick
started
jokes. Sick jokes.
Yeah,
Hey,
Justin started.
We've all had them. Right, Mark?
Uh,
He didn't know how
Mark's
to
ignoring
answer
He doesn't even want to know.
it.
Nobody in the chat wants to answer either, but Justin.
Yeah, I think they went silent on that question. I did tell them to plug their ears.
Level wear. They provide our apparel here at PGA Tour Live, keeping us looking sharp. Billy, as always, he even has the belt. Level belt. Everybody out watching now is going to have to try the script. It's taking the right hand out of it. Is that what we're doing?
Who's watching TV?
Trying to do anything you can to maybe take some
Looks
of
like it's coming off Mark.
the right hand.
Who's
What's up, Brenda?
Brenda?
Wasn't me because I was muted.
I think it was Mark. Sounded like it's TV.
Yeah, I think Johnny butt dialed me just now. It rang for once. I went to pick it up and then he hung up.
Just checking on you. Lance Cadena.
Oh, Lord, Lance was here?
Yep.
Okay, see y'all.
That's your buddy Lance.
You could say that.
That's your
Hey, Lance. Yep. Hey, Lance.
Hey.
Bye, Lance.
that's your co-pilot for flying the Neos. The American Neo Squadron.
Hey, listen to
Hey,
this.
Lance?
Listen,
Go ahead.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Listen. Did you hear that?
Yep.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, it sounded like a little girly horn.
that was the Mariner victory horn. Woo-hoo! We opened the season with an 8th inning rally, scoring 3 runs, beating the A's 4-2. I knew you guys wanted to know that.
Well, it's all downhill from now.
Exactly. Okay. So you were going to ask me something, Joe. And good morning, Joe.
I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's flying around the Otis house in Fairview State Park. If that video doesn't make you want to fly the greatest drone ever, the Avata 2, I'm just saying, something's wrong with you.
Okay. And what time does it come out?
7 in the morning.
So what'd
5
you
years
get
out.
this time?
I didn't hit anything.
Tomorrow morning? Yeah.
I think I flew one yesterday waiting when I was with Johnny, waiting for Johnny, that I almost hit 2 things. But the one yesterday it was great. The one I forgot to put it on. I had 2 of them made, but I forgot to add them to the sequence. I put them on last night, I think it was. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, I remember that flight. That was fun. That was actually probably the most fun I had with the Avata 2. I had that sucker going about 18 miles an hour the whole time.
Nice.
Underneath moss, around stuff.
In normal mode still?
Yeah, I don't put it in sport. I'm one of these days I'm going to. I did before. I had it in sport going right above the ground. It was going 30 miles an hour. It was cool.
Yeah. I don't put mine in sport very often, but when I do.
Yeah, but if you're going 18 miles an hour close to the ground, it feels like you're going 30 or 40.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so
I
you can,
just for-
you can get
just
the look.
forget. And then you can't use any of the acro if you're in sport. So I usually don't flip it into sport.
Yeah, I haven't been using the acro modes, but I did on this video twice. I came
Yeah.
around back through the oak trees, and when I came out into the open field, I did a flip the first time. And then I went back around again, made a second loop through, and did that 180 spin. And so it's 180 slide where it turns around, where you
Yep.
see the whole back of the house like that. And then I spun around and went around the other side of the house. But it's just to me, it's a fun looking video because
Yeah.
it's a lot of speed. It's a lot of speed. I went around the whole house, and it's a big house that used to be it was a, God darn it was a sawmill plantation that a guy owned. And when he died, another guy named Otis bought it, and he lived there till 1962 when he died, and then he gave it to the state, left it to the state, and they made Fairview Park out of it.
Ah,
And that isn't the one that overlooks the tugboat, is it?
No,
What's that building?
that one that overlooks the tugboat is a private house.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy that owns Granger, I don't know what
Oh, yeah,
Granger.
the commercial. Yeah.
Yeah,
The auto
he
thing.
yeah, he owns that house. And I think what he does is when he's doing stuff and somebody's got to move out their house, I think he puts them in there to let them stay there for a while.
Gotcha. It almost looks like it's abandoned. I haven't looked at it close. Only your videos, but it doesn't look like it's well lived in.
Oh yeah, I tell you, I'll be honest with you. If there was a way that you could take your automobile and you could drive it up to the same level, like if
Yeah.
it had a ramp, and I would, if you could do that, because I saw when they put that house in, the amount of concrete and pilings they put in, that house is not going anywhere. It's got
Yeah.
to be I think it's a 16-foot surge before the water hits the house. That's how high it is. And
Yeah.
if you could drive up there and if it had a way to drive up and park, I'd live there.
Yeah.
The only time I wouldn't like living there is in the summertime when the mosquitoes came out. But that would be a cool place. Well, at least for weekends,
Yeah.
so you got another day of school today, huh, Lance?
Yep. One day of school. My daughter flew in last night. She's home for spring break, and my wife is on spring break after today. But I've got a week to go still.
Did y'all ever figure out what was wrong with your daughter?
No, all of her blood work has come back fine. She came back 2 weekends ago, and we fed her everything that she thought was an issue, and did not have any issues at all. So, we're going to feed her again this week. The things that made her, her mouth sick. Yeah.
Well, the key
And
question, did she kiss the boyfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if she kissed the boyfriend and get a blister, he gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's we're going to take her to a gastrologist in May, but she and the week and a half that she's been gone, she hasn't had any breakouts down there, but she's only eating cheese and dough down there because she's too afraid to eat. Although she had a pizza with marinara on it down there, and she was fine, and that would make her break out as well, and it did not. So I think it has. I think there's a stress element in there. And
I was about to say that. I bet you stress.
And it might not be. She might not. And my wife is so good about talking her off a cliff, and she just keeps doing that. My wife does, just constantly reinforcing the positive. And I think it's my daughter just kind of settles in when my wife, soothes her, so to speak. And
You
I
know,
think
the-
it's
It's possible the food's not even an issue at all. You just thought it was.
Could be stress.
Yeah.
Now, a question now, the boyfriend's here when she's there, right?
correct.
Okay, ask him where his lips have been.
Yeah. Yep. She, the thing is, Justin, it seems like they'll eat something, and about 30 minutes later is when her, she breaks out. So I don't know if it's a coincidence or it's that food, or it's the stress of thinking that it might be the food. I don't know. She's
I mean, that's possible. I mean, you need to find a doctor like House, somebody that can, one of those. No, seriously, there's doctors out there like that specialize in trying to find the weird shit that people are having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
House is good.
and her latest doctor said has got an open blood work, document that she can go get her blood taken. And he said, you need to get your blood taken 4 hours after your breakout. So we have a barometer to go by. We've already taken your blood and you didn't break out. Now, when you break out, you've got to get to a doctor and have your blood drawn within 4 hours of your breakout. Well, she hasn't had one since, but that's what we're going to do is.
Well, Lance, does the boyfriend ever come over to your house?
Why is with the obsession with the boyfriend?
Well, here's what you do is you take a cotton swab, like a Q-tip, swab his mouth and turn that in.
Yeah.
No,
I think it's the boyfriend. I think she needs to get rid of the boyfriend.
You guys saying that she's allergic to her boyfriend? Is that what you guys saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got some kind of a virus going on in his mouth.
Well, somebody else has a virus going on in their mouth and he's getting it. So,
Yeah, because the breakouts happened here and down there, mostly down there.
I would take her. Yeah, if she has another one, take her to like a urgent care or somewhere where she can get in really quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So the verdict's still out, although it appears to be better. And I think it's stress. I'm leaning toward that. Those nurses, they don't get any fun. I mean, a nursing major, my gosh, that's all they do is study.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't like when I was in college. I got to drink a little bit and play a little bit and.
Yeah, don't they?
A little bit more and play a little bit more and.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Don't they have like psychologists or anything on campus that you can go to for free, talk to, and see if maybe that's what it is?
I imagine
California, yeah.
California. I imagine they do.
Well, I'm saying most colleges have stuff like that for students that are getting stressed out and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's California. Everybody's a psychologist.
All the schools offer it. At least here, the public schools offer free.
Yeah, here
if your
too.
kid wants to go to one.
That's what my ex does. She works in the social services like that, and she's at a school now on the South Shore. I feel sorry for all them kids because if you got to listen to her theories, God, don't it? Talk about getting screwed up.
Hey, Jim, what's going on today with you?
Because she could have like anxiety or something that's causing like hives, type.
And
reaction.
she's been diagnosed with anxiety, and not only that, but she stopped taking her meds because she didn't like the way it made her feel. I think really she stopped taking them so she could drink. I scared her. I scared her off by saying, those Hollywood guys, they take those anxiety and drink, and then they overdose and die. And I think it freaked her out.
Well, the problem is a lot of people that have that are on medication for different like
Psychological.
psychological problems always have that reasoning why they don't want to take it. They say it
Yeah.
doesn't because it's not their natural feeling, I guess, of what they would feel naturally.
Yeah.
Because you'll hear a
Yeah,
lot of
Paul, I
people
got a
like
question.
that.
Yep. And
Got a
I get a lot of
question,
kids
Paul, when you get a
in
chance.
school that.
What's that?
I said, I got a question. You said, "Hey, Jim, how you doing?" You just noticed he was here?
No, I said hello to him earlier, but
I thought you did.
yeah.
That was 8:03. It came in. I was saying, you got to watch your chat.
But Jim's been having hip problems and leg problems. It's
Yeah.
getting worse, and I don't know. The story that he told me is that he's
Yeah,
not.
they're waiting for the swelling to go down.
Yes, because his leg is huge.
But Lance, I'd go back with the boyfriend. I think that'd be the first thing you cut out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell him when I see him tonight.
Yeah, when
You
you
tell
see him
him.
tonight, you say, "Stay away from my daughter."
Yeah.
Tell
Now
him
you're
I
gonna
think
make-
it's you.
Now,
The
now
guy's
you're
already
gonna,
afraid of him.
The guy is
Well,
afraid of you.
Yeah.
They're
he
supposed
is.
to be.
I
now you're
know.
gonna make Lance go to the garage and grab the baseball bat and put him on the corner and sit him down and talk.
There you go.
You realize all that's going to do is push her into him farther, right?
That's right. Hey, you have a good point, bro. Because
You
my
do have a
dad,
point.
my dad did that with my oldest sister, and look what happened. She's married to him now.
Ah,
Yeah, my daughter's first boyfriend came in to meet me one day. When I knew he was coming over, I put 3 guns on the counter.
Dude, that's what I did. Yeah.
Do you want me to text you?
Because
No.
it's just like kids and their friends, right? You could tell your kid not to do something a million times, they won't listen to you. But the minute their friend tells them,
Oh yeah.
probably not a good idea, they might listen to them more. They'll tend to listen to them.
Yep.
oh, Joe,
Like my-
remember I bought that canned dog food, turned out really well. Boone really likes it.
Yeah.
Nobody's got it anymore.
They don't have it at Sam's.
No,
Amazon had it.
they don't have it at
thought-
Amazon. Every place
Yeah.
I've gone to check, and so I ended up going to what's the name of that wholesale? Huey, not Huey.
Chewy,
What?
Chewy.
Chewy.
Chewy. And I ordered some similar, but it's costing 3 times the price. It's like $50.
Yeah, he's just shipping it with the weight. That's why. It's the weight that's getting you on the shipping.
But I'm down to only 3 cans left, and she gets like almost the 3 cans will just last till the weekend, you know?
He
And you're
gets
liable-
it or she? He said she
What?
again. He said she gets it.
Well, that's my neighbor. I feed the neighbor.
And which one was it? It was the Purina dog chow, right?
Yep. And it's still showing it on their link.
Yeah, and it says that you can have it by March 31st. It says that they'll ship it to you and you'll have it for $32. That's what it costs.
Eating is overrated. Tell the dog that.
So
Wasn't it $19 when you bought it or something like that?
yes.
So now it's the same thing as $32, but it's only shipping. Pickup's not available. How much is it through Chewy?
I got 2, not that many. It's 12 pack cans. I bought 2 of them, and it's like $50.
If you could cancel it, order this, you'll have them Monday. Yeah, Monday.
Let me go look. You're looking on Sam's Club?
Yeah, I'm looking at Sam's Port Urine. Actually, it says Covington. I told it Port Urine. Hold on. Let's see if they got it on yours. But it does have it to mine. I want to change the freaking club.
It says saved for later on mine.
Well, look on yours and see if it says shipping available.
Well, on mine, here's what it says, and I've ordered it 3 times and it won't do it. So, let me screen share. I'll show you what I'm looking at.
Show me what yours says.
If it's saved for later, you probably gotta add it back to the cart. Probably why.
Okay, so there it is, right? With
Yeah,
$16
$16.
off. Okay,
Yeah, look at shipping. If you hit shipping, it'll by March 30th, you'll get it. Above, next to pickup to the left, it says shipping.
So
To the
you
left,
get it-
you go on to the right, right
Okay.
there.
it's
Hit that.
Sunday or Monday.
Now it's $32 for you if they ship it because they're charging you for that. But it's still you're getting 24 cans for $18 cheaper.
exactly.
And the other one, go to pickup. What's pickup say? As soon as what? It's available.
No, it isn't because I called up to the store because I ordered for delivery and they didn't come and it didn't come and it didn't come.
Well, it's saying it's pickups as soon as 4 p.m. It's saying it says I bet you that it's in there, but they want you to go pick it up.
No, because I called the store and asked them about it and says, no, we don't have that anymore. We're not going to carry it anymore. I said, what?
It might be
That
their
don't sound
inventory.
right.
Well, it could be their inventory screwed up and it says they have it and it's not actually there. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
but
happens.
if you could get it shipped to you for that price for $32, it's better than $50 and you're getting 24 cans.
Cause that happens with Walmart online orders all the time. You'll order something and it says it's in the store and then they'll cancel the order an hour after you order it because they don't have it. Cause their inventory's screwed up.
You see here,
Yeah, it would cost you $40 with the tax and everything. Oh no, they're charging you $8 shipping cost too.
yep,
But still, it's still $10 cheaper.
Is that through Amazon?
No,
Sam's
let's go
Club.
to Amazon.
So,
It's Sam's. Let's see what Amazon has.
cause if he has, Prime, he should get the shipping for free.
That's twice the price it is over here.
Yeah, no, that price don't sound right.
We actually have a Purina dog factory about 10 minutes
Do
from
you
my
have
house.
Prime, Paul?
I don't know. I think so.
You should have Prime. I'm pretty sure you do.
See. I'm not sure.
Now because I went to Sam's Club, they want me to renew my membership at Sam's Club for $155.
It's too much for a Sam's Club membership.
Are you sure it's that much? That sounds like a business one.
That sounds like the one to get everything delivered for free. Yeah, they do have the Purina Pro plan on what you call it, that same one. But it's 12 pack for $35. You do better getting it that way.
That's
I
what I
think they
did
have
is
it at
I ordered 2 12 packs. And it came up
Yes.
to because I ordered on Chewy, it came up it gave me a $10 off for $20 off for the first order.
Yeah, but that's the first order. They're gonna hit you again.
Yep.
What about Walmart? Do they have it up there?
Nope.
So I thought Walmart had it too. Thought we'd seen that until you go buy. Until you go buy 1 can of each and try it first from Walmart, which you bought the thing.
Let me go to
Walmart does have it. They have a similar, I think. It might not be the same one. Yeah, that's beef and rice. You don't want
If,
that
see,
one.
these don't have any rice in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want the other one.
Here's my order that I just ordered from Chewy.
Yes, that one's got, read that one. I bet you that's the one with the rice.
I don't think so. Let me see. How do I click up here or where?
Click on the picture maybe. Because the other one you had was a different color. You might have to copy it and search. But that's gonna bring you out of Chewy though. You don't want to do
Yeah.
it from there. You need to do it in that little search bar on the top. See you back in Sam's. So you need to read that other one. I think the other one's chicken and rice.
Yeah,
That's
see,
Sam's,
yeah,
that's
see, that-
Sam's.
see, see, it's just chicken
right?
and there's beef with gravy, and that's all that
Yeah.
he likes. Yeah.
Yeah, go back to Chewy and find out what you bought, because I think you bought the different one.
Okay. So should I try and have them ship it to me?
Who?
Sam's.
See if you try to cancel the other one first, because they have another one you might be able to get at Walmart.
Okay, let me go up to Chewy.
See what else Sam's has. It might have another something close to it. You have to in that search bar where it says search the web underneath that black bar. Go back on Chewy.
Back to Chewy.
Chewy's on the bottom. Right there. Now underneath that black bar that's showing up on mine, which says thank you for your order, there's a search bar. Up, all up. Where it says thank you for your order on the top, keep scrolling down. See your name? See the search bar, Chewy search?
Right here.
No, up. Look where it says Chewy up on the top.
Okay.
You got a search bar. It says search right there. Type in 2 Purina propane. Okay, click on that.
Hell,
Yeah,
that's expensive.
I know. Now click on it again.
I'm just saying that Purina Pro Plan here, 400 gram cans are £28, £29.
You see it
for
says
12.
beef and rice?
Well, if you get it beef and rice, you got beef
Well,
and
that-
chicken.
But that's what you bought, beef and rice, I think.
But
No, I bought.
this is a high protein dog food. He doesn't need that.
Feed him kibbles.
He just needs a bog standard dog food from the supermarket.
Get a bag of dry dog food, right?
I ordered 2 of those.
Yeah,
They're
because if
12.
you look at if you look at the box, it's got the red and that one right. See, it says chicken and rice. That's what you bought.
Right, it looks like Purina also make Win-A-Lot.
Yeah, they do.
Win-A-Lot
But-
lamb and turkey in jelly, wet dog food, £10.22 for 12 cans.
Yeah, you bought the one with the rice in it, Paul. I can see it by the packaging.
So I need to cancel that order, huh?
That's what I would do. I'm looking.
I mean, I just get Tesco's own branded dog food, and it's £8.50 for 12.
Yeah, their price is, Sam's price is double on that dog food. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, the high protein dog food is expensive, but you don't need it.
But it was only $20 before. They had to do
Boone's a
something with the
young-
chicken.
Boone's a young enough dog to not need high protein food.
Yeah, I agree. But but I think what's happened is because it's got chicken in it and all the problems with chicken right now, they raised the price.
No, the chicken one on our website's the same price as it is for the other stuff.
Yeah, but over here they price gouge when they can. You get food delivered from Walmart too?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
where it
would
gets-
check Walmart and see what they got.
that's
might
where it
have
gets
a-
a lot of his groceries. So
Just get either Win-A-Lot or Pedigree Chum or even Walmart's own brand of dog food will be
so
perfect.
should I cancel the order? There it is right there.
I would.
It's not the same stuff. I'm telling you. And you got an auto ship, so it's gonna charge you on April 11th another $50.
No, but it's 35% off on the first auto ship order.
Yeah, so the next one's gonna cost you $65.
Yep.
How many cans you got right now? 3?
Yeah, it's good enough for 3 days.
Let's
I
see.
get through 60 cans a month.
my dogs just eat pedigree dry food. They don't even eat wet food.
Yeah, I think that you can get him to eat that, but it's gonna take some patience.
My order was canceled.
I just put 2 bowls out for Precious. I put a dog food from the can in one bowl, and then some biscuits, dog biscuits, in another bowl, and a bowl of water next to it.
Okay, Paul, if you go to Walmart, they've got a pedigree chopped ground dinner adult can wet dog food beef, 13-ounce can for $1.82. That doesn't have the chunks in it, but it's still a moist food. He'll probably like that.
That's still dear.
And that's $1.32 a can.
Well, what I'm thinking is, Joe, is
$1.82.
maybe I should order the other thing for delivery.
That's still $20 for 12 cans, isn't it?
Yep, still gonna
Right.
be $40.
Yeah, if you get, let's see if it's in stock. Yeah. Yeah, this stuff here, this other dinner, let me show you on my screen. what it
Okay.
is. This right here, that's 12 cans for $16.
Are they
And what it is,
32, are they 32-ounce cans?
I think it is. Hold on.
400 grams.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
what
13-ounce cans. What were yours?
Yeah, 13-ounce.
Yeah, I didn't think you had 32 ounce. Yeah, 13-ounce can. It's the regular size can. It's got no sugar, no fructose, no artificial flavors. That's what it looks like. It's made with real beef. They got a beef flavor and a filet mignon flavor.
filet mignon.
Yeah, so it's like,
He really
it's-
likes the chicken. That's why I like getting both, because you have beef one day and chicken the next. And
yeah, now that's at Walmart. It's pedigree chopped ground dinner. What I would do is buy a couple of cans of that and see if it works. And if you could you get them for $1.82 a can or something like that?
I just buy a box of mixed.
Well, I would buy it to see what he does.
Get 3
you know-
chickens, 3 chicken, 3 turkey, 3 beef, and 3 lamb.
Yeah, they sell all kind of those. They got it. They've got it with. I think they got a chicken in here. I don't see chicken.
What's with the 4
See-
cans for
For $10.
$10?
Yeah, but
Expensive.
you got $16 for 12 cans. This other one here is steak and vegetables. Now he might like that, and that'd be good for him because it gives him the vegetable protein. That's $1.88 a can.
How many does it come in a multi-pack or just a can?
I don't see it. I don't see it in the multi-pack. Let me see. I don't see it in the multi-pack. Only thing I see in the multi-pack is the other one. But like I said, I would buy 1 or 2 cans of something and try it with him if he likes it. Buy the multi-pack.
Yeah.
Best bet is just
Yeah,
nip,
they got
down,
a 6-pack for $10.82.
nip
for that
down
one.
to Walmart and have a look on the shelves. They've probably got about 5 or 6 different types of dog food in there.
Listen to what you said. Go down to Walmart.
Yeah, well, that doesn't take much. He manages all right going to Walmart when he gets his what's it? His
I
Boston.
agree. I think he needs to go look at what they got. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, check on Walmart's site and see what they got. Because they got all kind of stuff. But
Well,
read
that-
it first before you buy it.
Best thing to do is to go up there, right?
Yeah.
Our Tesco's has got a whole aisle full of dog and cat food.
Go see what they got. They may have but just make sure you get the one that's got it says wet on it.
Oh, anything in a tin is going to be wet.
See, mine comes with a gravy.
You can get it with a gravy, you can get it with jelly, or you can get loaf, which is just all minced together.
See, they got this one too. This one right here. It's savory cuts beef with gravy.
How much is that?
That one's $1.24 a can. You get a 12-pack for $14 at Walmart. You can get a 4-pack for $5 and try it. Have that delivered, you know? And I bet you Old Roy has a chicken flavor too. I think I remember seeing that. Old Roy's got filet. He's got New York strip. Got T-bone flavor. Doesn't have a chicken flavor.
Mm.
But I don't think he'd miss it. But there's a chicken and rice. I don't want to give him the rice. Probably won't hurt him. You know, but I wouldn't give it to him every day. Because all chicken and rice is going to do, they got to have just a chicken. They got a country stew flavor, a chicken and beef. There you go for $1.36. It's a mixture. And that one, it says it's pickup available. So go in Walmart on yours and type in Old Roy like that, Old with the apostrophe Roy, and see what they got. Yeah, see that one right there. It says puppy stuff. You wouldn't want the puppy stuff either. If it says puppy, don't buy it because
Yeah, no, he's too old to be a puppy.
you don't need that. You need other stuff.
Puppy's 12 months and under.
Yeah,
I guess I just should go up
And
there.
then senior
but
is.
if you look at
7
Old
years
Roy,
and older, so
the OL with that thing
I've
Roy,
looked.
That's probably your best bet with price wise,
Or
and you'll
you-
get the same stuff.
You're looking at Walmart or Myers?
Walmart.
Gods. Well, DJI Spring Sale. Mavic 3 Pro Fly More combo with the RC, £2,159 was £2,549.
Well, I bought a drone yesterday and canceled it. Reason I canceled it because deep in the details it said no battery. I said, you gotta
Yeah.
be kidding me.
Oh, the Mini 4 Pro with the RC2 and RCN2 is £619 now.
Yeah, I bought it on Amazon. It was the same price as the single drone by itself with the battery.
Yeah.
And it said you needed the goggles and everything with it. And when you read the fine print, it said battery and it said optional available. You know, like options available. It was in the options. Then when you looked into what was in the box, it said the drone only.
Drone
like
only.
I've gotten it back with the Avata.
Yeah.
And I canceled that sucker.
Yeah,
It
because
was
you
the
bought
same price.
Yeah, because you bought a replacement drone is what you did.
But it didn't
Yeah.
say replacement drone on it.
Neo Fly
Did
More
not say that at
combo,
all.
£269. Avata 2 Explorer combo, £869.
That's cheaper.
Yeah, but don't forget when you convert that to dollars, you've got to add an extra 30%.
The flip's on sale.
Then again, it depends on your tax.
Now the flip's still $779 for the fly more.
870. That's another 240, 200, nearly 300. Yeah, that's going to be more like $1,100 or $1,200 for the Avata 2 Explorer. That's with the RC Motion, 2 batteries, Integra goggles,
Ed, turn it off.
charging hub bag, and more. It says more. Yeah, props and cables and things. Air 3 Fly More combo with that is £1,105. Air 3S Fly More combo is £1,430. The Avata 2 with a Fly More combo with 3 batteries is £1,049.
Oh.
What do you think of that, Joe?
Well, you're paying, which one? The pedigree or the $14?
$14 one, that's O'Roy bacon cheese flavor country stew cuts in gravy wet dog food variety pack.
That'll
The
do.
variety pack will give you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, because normally you can buy all those as separate, like single
Yeah.
cans. So if you find one that he likes, then you can go in there. They don't have the pack.
Yeah, you get
buy
6 of
single.
each.
Yep.
Hey,
It's worth a shot, you know? You get 4 cans of each. How many cans? A 12 pack. It's got to have 3 different kinds.
Country
Got country
stew
stew.
and cheeseburger.
Yeah, it says 6 there, and up top it says 4. Somewhere on there I saw 4 cans each, but now it says 6 on that.
don't get addicted to cheeseburgers. You'll have to go to
Yeah,
McDonald's.
it's a 12 pack.
Yeah, what the fuck does
Yeah.
a dog need cheeseburger flavored fucking dog
That's
food?
what I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, it's got a bacon and cheese flavor in there.
Precious loves cheeseburgers.
He'll definitely love that.
We have to buy Precious her own cheeseburger when we go to McDonald's.
Yeah, that one right there is worth a shot. That pedigree is the one you had.
Pedigree right there, right?
That one might be the one that you were getting now. Except it's not the pro plan. That's
So
a
it's got,
multi-pack.
it's got rice in it, and I don't want rice in it. Right?
Yeah, you don't want the rice in it. You don't need a filler.
And so there's no rice in this?
You have to look at the ingredients. On the back of the can, down a little bit. Next one.
It doesn't really matter.
No, don't tell you.
Ideal for dogs and puppies of all breeds and size. 4 cans each flavor. Includes cheeseburger country. 100% complete with balanced nutrition. Comes in convenient cans and easy to open.
Yeah, I'd give that a shot. You got 12 cans at $28 instead of $65.
And make sure when you get it and you want him to feel comfortable, make sure you take a bite and then try to feed it to him.
Yeah.
Take 2 bites.
And it's so good, like you have to do with a baby.
What's that other one on the side? 24 pack. Go down a little bit. Bring it down. See, it says 24 pack right there. What's that say?
You say yum yum.
Click on it.
Take a spoonful.
Exactly.
Yeah, is it 24 packs of pouches rather
It's
than
got rice and one. Chicken
Chicken
and
and
rice.
rice, yeah.
Yeah, the rice probably won't hurt them, but you know, it's like,
My uncle used to breed Labradors and he always used to feed them with rice.
let me tell y'all real quick how big the Superdome is in Louisiana, where they play the Saints. They're having a home and garden show in there this week. They've got a full-size hot air balloon inside that they're gonna have tethered they can go up and down with.
You don't
That's
mean
crazy.
you mean a hot air balloon or do you mean an airship?
Hot air balloon, the one you put with the basket on the bottom, like Wizard of Oz.
They're not that big.
Well, it's big enough inside there.
So they're big.
The guy standing in it looks minuscule compared to the size of the balloon. That's how big the inside of the
Oh.
dome is.
You should see some of when I used to go to the hot air balloon show in Apple Valley, some of
Oh,
the
yeah.
custom ones that these guys would have made custom. Oh man, talking about fucking huge.
Yeah, they're big. Are they
It all
using
depends on what kind.
the flame to lift them up, or they're blowing on it?
Yeah, using a flame. Inside the Superdome, it's just one of the reporters was just standing in there. I know how tall he is. He's about my height. And he's standing in there. And the guy's in there with him, and they're bringing him up like that. And the two of them are standing. The guy's taller than him. and they look like little miniature people. They could have fit 10 people in the basket, easy. And the balloons just is so huge above them, you know. And they went all the way up near the top. They got it tethered so it could only go up so high.
Yeah, no.
They got it, and then they brought it back down.
Well, if you're comparing it to your size, it must be small
Now that's funny, Justin.
then.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Never said that to me.
Is part 107 worth it? Anyone here can say it that has it. There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
The reason I say
well,
part 107 is worth it because there's a lot of things you can get away with 107 you can't get away with recreational.
And I don't know, I don't like the word get away with. I think that we can do.
Well, I think you
There's a
get a
lot of-
lot more respect if you're a 107 pilot. Because when I first
So-
became a 107 pilot, I have that thing that I wear around, it clips onto my show thing. And I've had people walk up, and as soon as they see that FAA symbol, and as soon, I've even had police officers that come up and they're going to say something to me and say, "Oh, well, you know what you're doing. Okay, carry on."
And they salute to you too, don't they, Paul?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you bow down.
that's not entirely true because I still say disrespectful shit to Joe all the time. That I would have
Yeah,
said
but I'll
him if
listen
he
to
just
you,
said-
you know. And I salute you back. Wait, got to do it this way. Got to be left hand.
So Mr. JRC, what you get with a 107 is you can earn money by flying with
Yeah.
with the idea of knowing that you're going to fly for money. Now, if you're not a 107, you're a recreation and you weren't planning on selling any of your video or images, and someone happens to see it, you can still sell it. You know, so there's a gray area there. So, technically,
Well,
You
you're
know.
not supposed to be able to make any money off of your videos that you fly with the drone.
and then you can fly 107. You can fly higher than 400 feet if it's a man-made structure, and you can fly 400 feet above the top of the man-made structure. So, an example, in my neighborhood, the Space Needle is 615 feet tall. I can fly 1,015 feet as long as I stay within a 400-foot radius of that said structure. So I could fly, 1,014 feet up. Not that I ever would, but you could.
I would.
As opposed to my buddy who's a recreation pilot, he can only fly 400 feet around the Space Needle. He can't fly any higher because he's not a 107. Those are two of the major differences that I like.
Yeah.
in the 107.
One of the biggest things also, you got two other things. It's a fine line between recreational and commercial because it goes as far as if you're flying your drone recreational in your backyard and you decide when you get down, you look up and you see something hanging out your roof on the top of your building, and you say, well, let me fly the drone up there and look at it. You have made that a commercial flight because now it's not recreational. And the FAA defines it as that exactly. So that technically to fly up there to look at your roof, even though it's your roof, you're supposed to have a 107 because it's airspace and and that's what they say. Now the other thing too is if you're flying in controlled airspace and you want permission to fly like near an airport or anything like this, if you're not Port 107, you have to put the paperwork in. And they say do it up to 60 days in advance. And if you're all 107, you go on right there on the app and put it right in and get approved right away. And I saw that being emphasized yesterday on the FAA drone zone. It's a big block when it comes up.
Screw the 107, just label your flights as art. And technically the federal government is not allowed to regulate art.
Yeah, believe that.
No, they're technically, that's against the Constitution. They are not allowed to regulate art. There is an actual argument there. I told you guys when when those, the FPV company took that shit to the Supreme Court, there has been lawyers that said that is the only argument that you would have with the Supreme Court is that you could label your flights as your art, your own personal art form. And
I can
technically
see
they
that.
wouldn't be allowed to regulate it.
You
But
know,
nobody's ever argued that point.
the sad part of it is that Philly Mike, he argued all kinds of things and it's cost them hundreds of thousands.
Yeah,
of
but he
dollars.
never argued that. That's why I said there was 2 or 3 lawyers that did videos like 6, 7 years ago. It was a while back, probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, the flashcards
they-
are enough to pass the test, but study the charts, the sectional charts,
Yeah.
and what everything means.
Or understand
That should-
how to read.
Understand
Yeah.
how to read a sectional chart and what the different airspaces are diagrammed on that. It's a big thing. But remember, you're also going to get a book when you get in there. They're going to have a book in there that you can go through that guide. And if you're not sure about airspace, in the front there is a legend that'll help you. You can go look for it. Because my biggest thing, I was having problems with D&E. You know, for some reason I couldn't click with D&E because of different colors.
Time.
Weather and weather theory
Okay.
is where I
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, weather's kind of hard too.
5 minutes.
Weather and weather theory. There's two different types of sections.
Yeah, when they talk about the clouds, when you see the clouds, what does it mean and stuff like this? That is a big deal. And read your words, because they'll try to mix you up. And a lot of times, if they have a question that sounds kind of funny, if they have a pilot in command on as an answer, just check that. You know, because most of the time they're asking about who's in charge of something, and it could be anything in there, and they say pilot in command, or who's responsible to pilot in command.
Because you know what you should do is take a video that you flew, right? Now, I'm not telling Mr. JRC, I'm just saying in general. Take a video that you flew, go into an art museum, put a frame around it, put it on the wall, and sell it as art. And see if the government could do anything about it.
They probably can't, because it's still according to the Supreme Court, once you take the video or the picture, it's still your copyrighted image. But I don't know. See, I'm not showing that art side.
But nobody's
they've
ever
already
argued
said
that
it.
point.
Yeah.
That's the problem is Philly Mike never went to the Supreme Court or he was just going through the FAA. But if you were to actually take that argument to the Supreme Court, you would have an argument there. Whether they would agree with you or not is another thing.
Earthquake in Thailand, don't there?
Yeah, I think the whole bottom line, it'd come down to airspace.
Just fell and
That's why I
Because
stick
of
to my
everybody in the
249.
airspace.
That's why I stick to my 249 grams.
Yeah.
What's up, pal?
Hey, Al, what's up? But I would definitely, if you're thinking about getting it, if you're studying for it, Pilot Institute is great. Greg, it's not a hard course with Greg. I did it. It took about 6 days. Then I went and took the test. But my hardest thing in the very beginning was the airspace.
Look, if I ever win the lottery and I got a lot of money to where I can afford a bunch of lawyers, I'm going to purposely do that and just see what the government does.
And you're gonna be like Mikey.
Oh no, yeah, no, because
first.
No, that's why I said if I win the lottery, I'll hire like Morgan & Morgan or some shit, you know, some big ass law firm. Let them take it to court.
Well, Justin, I'll send you $10. You can go fight it right now.
That's what all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a video without a 107, like a 10-second shot, and I'm gonna put it in an art gallery and put a frame around the TV and put it on the wall and sell it to somebody for like a ridiculous amount of money. And say it was my art form. And I would love to see what they would do though, if that would even hold up. That would be an interesting case to see though.
Might be interesting for somebody else, but I wouldn't do it.
That's why I said if I had money, I'd do it just to see what the government would do. Because worst case scenario, I'd just get fined. So If I had a lot of money, I wouldn't care about the fine. It'd be the point of the matter.
Yeah.
Of making a point about it. If it was something criminal where I could go to jail, then I'd be worried. But I'm on 99% they would end up fining you. It would not be jail, any kind of jail sentences, especially if it was just like a flight over a field or something stupid. Nothing crazy. You didn't do anything illegal as far as the flight goes.
Well, Justin, I'll send you $10 Canadian. You can go and try it.
Oh, you ain't never getting that. You don't have enough to even call somebody. You know, if you want a payphone, you couldn't do it.
Got left now about 400.
Your time is up. Install more coins.
That's the only
I
place
just
you'll
put
find a
Canadian
payphone.
$10 in it. Exactly.
What I need that to do first. Well, Sunday night.
I had somebody ask me yesterday about the drones,
What's up,
and he
Al? How you
said,
doing?
"So if you're flying over my house, do you need to ask permission to do it?" I said, "No."
Good luck
He said,
in your
"Why? It's
test,
my house."
Mr. JRC.
Well, that's because years ago, they used to tell you that if you owned property, you owned it from ground to the heavens, but then no.
No, I don't ever think that was a thing. I think that was just a myth people thought they
Yeah.
did.
That
That
was
was never
Shazam.
actually. That was never actually law.
They used to teach that in school when I was a kid.
Yeah, but when if I remember that court case, yeah, I wish freaking
About that farmer with the chickens.
yeah, I wish Dre was here. I'm almost positive it was never actually a law. People just thought it was. People just assumed that because it was over their house, they owned it.
So you can't
Yeah,
fly
he
over
said-
your house?
Yes, you can.
No, they were saying he couldn't fly over the house, because he owned the airspace above his house. Then you better charge every airplane that goes over your house. Number one. And somebody else said, "Well, you can't even take my picture if I'm walking around in my backyard like that." I said, "If you don't have a privacy fence and I'm taking it from 200 feet, you still have no expectation of privacy because you're walking in your backyard and you can be seen from above. Same thing if you're walking in front of the house because you're technically in public. And if you're under a canopy and I fly under canopy to get you, there is an expectation of certain privacy. But I have to know all that crap for doing press work. Before I take a picture, I got to realize where I'm at and what I'm doing. I can't see somebody in the backyard underneath or in a building in the backyard and try to get their picture in the building because they have an expectation of privacy.
Yeah, could you
But
imagine
if you're on the street or anything like that,
yeah, could you imagine if everybody had the right to the airspace above their house? It'd be a fucking nightmare.
it'd be a long trip to South Florida for the meetup.
Yeah. Fucking $1 million just for a ticket because you're paying fees to everybody.
Yeah. Be sitting here at home with a calculator and say, "Hey, I just made $10. I just made $10. I just made $10." Years ago when I had that eBay store and I was selling stuff for the baby store, I had everything set up from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night, every night to close. And I sit there and I'd be watching television out here and cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And I said, "Okay, keep going. Cha-ching, cha-ching." I had 2 hours of cha-chinging. My kids say, "How much money is that?" I said, "Most of them are $100 a pop. So just keep cha-chinging,
That'd be something cool for you to put on your camera. Every time you take a picture, it goes cha-ching.
Yeah, they run me off of that. Well, tomorrow it's supposed to be rain most of the day. They've canceled the parades. They're still having a mass rodeo. I wanted to go to that, but I'm not going to that if it's going to rain. So, so my deal is I have the pictures coming in today, so I guess I'll be putting pictures together tomorrow. That's good. Gives me something to do. And then Monday I'll bring them to him. That'll be even better. I get that can closed, you know. I may be shooting pictures next week. I got to talk to Junior LTC because we haven't scheduled headshots. And he's going to start doing headshots in January. We got to do them in January. That's an all-day thing for me. I got to be there at 6 in the morning to set up. And I sit up there and take about 20 people an hour for 7 hours. And what happens is I get one break in between for about an hour and a half. But I'm there the whole day. What I usually do is set up my stuff. As soon as they finish, I close that door and I kick back and I lay down and I rest. That's just that only time I get rest in my life is when I do the headshots. I don't answer the phone. I don't do anything. They got a cooking thing going on right now on television, right? And they got this girl. She must be about, I'd say she's 10 to 12. And she's talking to Lucy. She's talking to, it's not Lucy. God, don't remember my name. But she's on there and she's talking to the host and she's talking to the camera and she's going back and forth like she knows what she's doing. I need to find out what that little girl's name is because in 10 years she's going to be on WWL 1. She's going to wind up being a reporter. Because she's like a reporter. She's there for the camera, you know.
How was your supper last night, Joe? Your rice and hot dog.
Oh, it came out good.
Nice.
I'll show you. I got a picture of it. I sent it to Mark and Dominic. And Mark said, that sounds like a good starter. Yes, my mom used to make this every once in a while. Find it. What you do is you get some onions and stuff and put it in there and fry it up, and then you put the hot dogs in there and fry it up. Then you put the pork and beans over rice.
Oh, you're
There you
missing
go,
one thing.
Paul. That's a good meal for you, Paul.
I'll tell you what cooking videos get so much shit online, especially over here. You'll see people reacting to them as the British ones because they can't. Every time they fucking make something and then boom, a scoop of beans on top. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, people, oh, the reactions are hilarious as shit. They're like, yeah, that baked potato looks pretty good, sour cream, butter, and then all of a sudden you get a big old fucking scoop of beans. They're like, what the fuck did they do to that potato?
Hey, don't knock it. So you've tried it. Baked beans on baked potatoes are lovely.
They might be lovely, but do they taste good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not like we haven't had that over here because, like, that's two sides you would normally have with like barbecue or something like that. So at some point you mixed it together by either accident or on purpose. I've had a scoop of beans with, with a baked potato before because it was just on the plate together. So I know what it tastes like.
I've got another about that much in the refrigerator, but later today.
Don't forget the ketchup.
No, I don't want ketchup.
We can't understand why you don't understand baked beans because every cowboy film that's on, they're always eating baked beans.
Who
Yeah,
is
but they
always
don't-
eating
they
baked
don't-
beans?
Cowboys.
On Rawhide and all those shows, they got baked beans, blazing saddles. You know the bean part.
Yeah, but to be honest, our beans are completely different for yours. Ours don't tend to be in like a tomato sauce either. They taste way different. They're more of like a thicker, heartier type.
They cook them with a dab of bullshit in them.
What?
Get this stuff back on.
No, you know, if you
Must
go
be this
get,
Yankee stuff.
Oh,
if you go get like, what is it? What's the brand? Bush's. They tend to be really thick type sauces in the beans.
They just had a doorbell on the TV. I turned around to let somebody in. I turned around and went, what the hell? Wow.
Joel, that's a good name you have up.
Well, Lance saw the picture, the thumbnail I got for my that flight I was telling you about I did with Johnny. And he said, that's the bathroom the girl was in, right? Yeah, I screwed up, Lance. Lance still here? He's gone.
No, he just left. He just dropped out.
Yeah, I screwed up. Because Johnny says, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. I had put the drone up. And I thought about it and I said, man, I should have put the drone up and sat it right outside the bathroom waiting for him. He said, yeah, I'll open the door and you could have flew in.
He said he got booted.
Paul hit the wrong number again?
No, I don't think Paul was even touching the computer.
No, I wasn't at the computer.
He might have got booted by Zoom. Maybe because he dropped
Admit,
signal or something.
okay. There you go, Lance, you're back. Lance, hello.
He's coming. Patience,
All right.
all patience.
Hi,
I could
Frank.
take this kind of silent treatment and kick him.
Paul booted me.
Good
No,
morning,
I
know.
didn't.
Paul did.
I saw him press the button.
I saw him hit the keyboard.
Shame on you, Paul. Shame.
Hey, Frank. See Jody today, tell him hi. Al, what's up?
What time do your students get there, Lance?
Half hour.
Yeah, 45 minutes. They actually start at 8:15. I've got a meeting at 8:15 with my coach, with my academic coach.
Oi.
They're saying you need some training as a teacher or what?
I do. I usually have questions about something. 42, 43 years isn't, you don't know it all. Always learning something.
But you need to ask them, can I slap them now?
Yeah. Can I throw them up against the wall?
You say, I got one thing for you to do. Turn around, bend over, kick them in the ass.
Fortunately, that is frowned upon these days.
What do you teach, Mr. Lawrence? You teach computer?
I teach this right here.
He teaches women's studies.
You teach me?
The Neo.
The Neo.
Oh, I just see E.
I teach photography and broadcasting. I have one class of graphic design, which is a yearbook, and then I do esports after school.
Nice.
Hey, Lance, you gotta love Captain Joe as a nameplate, you know?
Yeah. That's what
I said. He has a nice name though.
Joe.
Yeah, that means I just won't be coming back on.
Why? Didn't you say, Lance, that you were a member of the Captain Joe's Neo Squadron?
I am. I'm first. I'm the first pilot.
There you go.
Hey, Paul, you spelled sucks wrong. Supposed to be Neo sucks. You got the S right. That's about all. I've been taking clippings of all my stuff I've been flying and going through and making little shorts, right? I've got shorts all the way to the 15th of next month loaded in. Coming out one a day. And I've got more video to go through. I'll probably have it through the end of the month, so I'll put them all together, take me a couple hours. Then I'm gonna have to worry about them for the rest of the month.
Frank, I have a headache too. I've had a headache for 2 days.
And mine's a sinus thing. I'm getting stopped up. I go outside and my green car, it's got a yellow tint to it. All the pollen in the air.
Let's go.
So this rain coming through is gonna probably help. On another note, Tino's eye looks a lot better.
Really?
Yeah, I put a drop in it yesterday, about 6 o'clock yesterday. He had a little red tint in the bottom by the eyelid. So I put one drop in, but I've only put like a drop in the last couple of days. But it's just not swollen anymore. It's looking a lot better. I'll probably put another drop in today just to make sure. I've only got probably about 3 drops left in that bottle. But he's looking a lot better. And what I like about it, he knows what I'm doing. I'll say, come on, let me put a drop in your eye. And he'll come over to me and let me pick him up. What does it say? Wednesday drone, what?
There's Neo Drone, best drone ever. Certified by Captain Joe.
Oh, Lord help me. Time for that cap to short out.
So
I
I
gotta
bought,
work the assembly today. We have an assembly.
Later,
today.
Justin.
I said I bought 2. I didn't even say buy.
Oh, I thought you said you were stepping out.
See you,
No, I
Justin.
said I bought 2 $5 crossword puzzles. I won 30 on one and 10 on the other.
Oh, wow. I haven't played a lottery in a while. I'll see what the Mega Million's worth tonight. I might go play it. They got a whole bunch of new scratch-offs. I was thinking about going look at them.
Camera.
I need to buy a $20 one and win 10,000. That'd be good. If I won $10,000 tomorrow, I'd buy me a flip. I would.
You'd buy a flip?
No, I would not.
And so
I'm mad at myself. I really missed something the other day. I had it in the cart, and it wasn't through any place that I normally do same as cash.
and put it on a table.
And I was going to buy it, and I was going to finance it through
So
a
put it on one of
firm.
those tables out there.
And it wasn't that bad of a monthly payment. All I need to do is make 3 payments till I can pay it off. Because football will be back. And I really am mad that I did not buy this drone. It was the Mavic 3 Pro, brand new,
You know how to
1
do it.
battery and the RC1 controller, $15.99.
And you know, through here you go F5, 6.
I am so mad I didn't buy it.
F16, F20. Okay. There you go.
Captain Ray actually bought one.
Let me know if you need some help.
He did?
You didn't lift
Yeah,
today?
can you believe that?
No, not today. Okay.
Did you know that, Lance? Did you see that Mavic 3 Pro, $15.99 on Woot? It was WHOOT. It's an Amazon company. It came with the RC1, 1 battery, Mavic 3 Pro, $15.99. Captain Ray bought one.
What do you buy?
It's the Mavic 3 Pro.
Yeah.
RC1 controller, 1 battery, brand new on Woot. It's an Amazon thing. WHOOT.
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to Woot. It's a
Doesn't
1
he-
day
Yeah,
free shipping.
yeah,
Doesn't he
$15.99.
Doesn't he have a
Whoa, is it
Mavic
still
3?
there?
No, it's sold out.
JGS.
Mavic 3 Pro. He's got a Mavic 3. I've got the Mavic 3, but I was thinking about it. I pay $15.99. The Mavic 4 isn't really interesting to me right now. But if I could get a Mavic 3 Pro, I was thinking $15.99, and then it gives me a brand new Mavic 3. If I sell the regular Mavic 3 I got, I could probably get 800 to 1,000 for it.
Does he do
That would be
any
a good upgrade.
Does he do any extensive editing?
No,
Then why the hell would you waste $1,500 on a drone?
he wanted he wanted the Mavic 3 Pro. I was surprised he bought it when I heard.
Hey,
Right,
Joe,
but what
He
I'm
didn't even say
saying
anything
is,
to anybody. I told Johnny.
if you got
You
a
have a link?
class,
Joe, do you have a link?
No, it's gone. It's over with.
Well, they've got to be selling it for somewhere else for that, don't you think?
Let me see. Hold on.
Uh,
Go see if I can find it.
because if you're not,
Adorama has one for 13. That's
because if
Mavic
you're
3.
somebody that flies like Paul, and you already have a classic, there's no reason to spend money to get a pro.
That's true.
If I've got to replace my Mavic 3, I would get the Mavic 3 Pro at this current point.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, why spend that much money on a drone if you don't even really know how to edit?
Hold on, I'll find it. The easiest link, the easiest way, let me go back to this. Go to subscriptions.
Like, if you're doing
Mhm.
color grading and all that shit, I could see the point in buying one like that.
Yeah, I don't even do all the color grading, the intensive color grading. But I would still buy that one just to have the better drone.
Better camera.
The camera's a little
Yeah,
bit,
but
a
at the
little bit
same
better.
time, Joe, as you know how to edit because you don't do it. That's all. That's your own doing. You know how to do it, so. Where is? Okay, that.
I've
Hold
got
on, here's the link.
Okay.
In the chat. That's what it was. $15.99. It says sold out.
Yeah.
Everybody that got it, ordered it, got it the next day.
And that's the regular RC controller.
Yeah, the RC1.
You know,
See, I should
I
have
get
bought it.
those emails. I just delete them. I need to start clicking on my Woot emails.
I'm kicking myself. I should have bought it. Just the fact that it's the better camera, and I've got 4 batteries already. That gives me my 5th battery. That sets me up for another 3-4 years. And I love the Mavic 3. Mavic 3 Pro would just be a step higher, you know.
Yeah,
I
love
don't
my
need to
Mavic
go to a
3
Mavic
now.
4 and have to spend all the money, $400 to $400.
The Mavic
I could
3,
save $3,000.
the Mavic 3 is my second most favorite drone. You know what my favorite drone is?
The Avata 2.
Not very warm today.
I've got a kid.
And that was the deal right there.
I have to go check on him. I'll be right back.
That was the deal right there.
Yeah.
I should have jumped on it. That's what you got. You got 1 battery, you got the extra props, you got the charger even. You know, $15.99 was the price. 1 day shipping. It was up there for 2 days. I made the decision yesterday. I said, you know what? I'm going to buy it. Went there and it said sold out. Well, God, darn it.
Ooh.
Best Buy has one.
Yeah, $21.99.
$21.99.99.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye. If they do this again, I'm jumping on it.
Email me or Facebook me if you see it. I'll do the same. Talking about that, the Power 1000 was down to $419 the other day.
Wow. So it's also got, this one gets me too. It's also, you ready for this, Paul?
Yeah,
Inside the Mavic 3 Pro, 1 terabyte of storage.
Oh, it does?
1 terabyte of internal storage. I
I
forgot
did
about
not
that.
know that. 'Cause 8 gigs is not enough with the 3.
If I would have had if I'd have realized that, I probably would have just jumped on it anyway. I mean, I had it in the cart. It's just, I didn't like the interest rate they were giving me. But then I thought about it. I said, I'm only going to make a May, June, and July, a May and June payment. And in July, I get the money for football. I'll pay it off.
And
You know,
you
so I
could
would've
use it
lost
as a
maybe
hard
about
drive. You didn't
$30.
even need to use it as a bird.
I
Use it
know.
as a hard drive, right?
Yeah. It's really, it was a stupid decision. I didn't do it.
Yep. Take one. Yeah. And you can go sit down and bring the camera and the chip back when you're done.
Yeah. Because you didn't need an SD card in it. What's that?
That's my first place for my film festival. That was in 2022, and I won last year as well in 24. That's coming up in 2 weeks.
That's that, what, 1 minute film festival or something like that?
It's a 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
Nice.
Called the 253, which is our area code. 253 Film Festival. And the guy that puts it on is the Grand Cinema, and he is retiring. So I'm hoping that they continue it after.
How many you bought, Paul?
I bought 3 of them.
You should have only bought 1 and tried it.
3 Mavic 3s?
No.
Dog food.
3.
Yeah, plus 3 to top.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, what's that? You bought I just bought
Let me know if you need some help there.
for test.
Okay.
Please. What is that?
Potensic.
Well, I had to
Yeah,
buy
that's
3 to
another
get.
draw.
I had to buy 3 to get the free delivery. They're gonna bring it to my door.
Well, don't open 2 in case you don't like it. You can bring them back. This is why the post office is losing money. They come out with a new forever stamp with Betty White's picture on it. They quit printing all this shit and just deliver the mail. You know,
Whose picture on it?
Betty White.
Give me a break.
Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean, she's lived forever, hasn't she?
Well, there's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
it's a
other people
forever
who live
stamp.
forever.
So if it's 80, I don't know what it even costs my first class right now. But if you buy these things and you keep them for 10 years and at $80 to mail, you're still a good stamp. You know, that's what they wait. That's how they lose their money.
Well, I still have a roll of forever stamps that I paid probably 20 cents a piece for them. And you buy them by the roll,
Yeah,
and they
Forever
never
ago.
expire.
right. I think when they first came out, they were like 24 cents.
Yeah.
That's a it's a cut.
It looked like one of those camera things.
Yeah, my lens cut.
Your lens, yeah, that's it. That's pretty cool.
I got one around there somewhere.
Yeah, when Bill Coast to Coast sent me a sticker pack, it had 2 forever stamps on it, on the envelope.
Yeah, I actually have 2 of those. I don't use them either.
Commercial reporting downbound is sold off site. No reported outbound traffic over.
Some sunshine. If I get some sunshine, I can go fly my drone.
Air traffic out.
I don't think we're gonna have sunshine till Tuesday.
Well, I'm having snow right now, so
Well, if I had snow, I'd go fly my drone. What are you talking about?
It's not even like snow, it's like frozen rain. It's like,
Yeah, you can't fly the drone in that. Starts sticking. Too bad somebody don't cancel one of these orders. You know what I mean?
did that guy end up buying yours there, Joe?
No, he hasn't answered me yet. He don't like the fact that I said firm on the price.
Oh, come on, give the guy a deal.
No.
How much you asking again?
You get two drones, one of them in the box. You get 4 batteries. It's the original Avata. You get the goggles, you get the motion controller, and you get extra props. You get the hard case. I don't think of anything else. You get the printed guards for it and all of that. Couple of sets, $1,000. Not a bad deal.
Bye, Jim. Have a good one.
Jim's heading out.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you, I got it for sale. Won't hurt my feelings if I don't sell it, because I'll fly it,
Yeah, no. That's a good price for two. Yeah.
I may just take it off the market and just sell the replacement drone, one drone for like 400.
It's not worth it for me because my money right now is shitty.
Yeah. It's a good deal. I've got it out on Johnny's site.
Mark, I think you should buy it.
Yeah. It costs him more to ship it. They've got a festival. I gotta hear this. Hold on.
I gotta get going in 5 minutes too. I gotta drive the wife to the doctor's. I don't want to. Oh, any new boats coming in today? Going out?
There's a few moving around, but a lot of them went through last night in the middle of the night.
Oh. Okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna drop off.
Go ahead.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay, Ed, take care.
Yep, have a good one, guys. Have a good day. See you, Ed. They turn out okay? Okay. So make sure your elbows are in, right? You're gonna take, why don't you go take it again? There you go. And so what you want to do here is you want to get as low as
They're talking about doing a restoration on a lighthouse.
Okay.
They're having a festival on the 10th of May to try to raise funds to restore the lighthouse. They need 2.5 million. That's why they're out there right now. They're doing all kind of stuff out there already. There's going to be a big deal. Saturday, May 10th. Hey, Paul, I think I'm gonna pack it in.
Okay, we can pack it in. That's
Yeah,
too
because it's
bad.
getting to be about that time, about 10 o'clock.
What, you got any plans? You and Johnny gonna do anything?
Nothing. Bad weather. Would love to find a way to go out flying. If the sun comes out, I'm going flying.
What's the weather like down there right now?
Well, it's overcast, it's muggy. We're gonna have storms overnight. I gotta move my car.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's possible 2 or 3 inches of rain. They canceled everything, like I said, tomorrow. Except, can't believe they're doing a rodeo, the fishing rodeo in the morning. It really messed it up because it kept messing everything up because I wanted to get my son to go out there to go fishing. He was the last one that came with me to that rodeo. But he'd probably want to go, but I'm not going out there in the rain.
Yeah.
Go out there and win the tournament this year.
Okay, everybody, you ready to pack it in?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank